These days, it can be tough to live a healthy lifestyle and make green choices for the planet when we're constantly on the move. Trading in your car, though, for non-motorized transportation is a great place to start and can make for an efficient and fun way to get from point A to point B. Luckily, the City of Des Plaines can get you moving with a large network of bike routes and facilities for walking, jogging, even canoeing and kayaking. Today we'll learn about some recent developments the city has made and discover some exciting projects that are just around the corner. We'll also explore how the city has cultivated partnerships with organizations such as the Northwest Municipal Conference, the Des Plaines Bike and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, and the Forest Preserves of Cook County to help make these projects possible. It's all coming up today on Des Plaines at your service. Des Plaines has a variety of trails and paths throughout the city designed for walking and running. For example, Prairie Lakes Community Center features a large outdoor path for walking, jogging, or other exercise. There are also great recreation trails at Lake Park. Another trail runs from the west edge of town along land owned by ComEd at High Ridge Knolls. These outdoor paths are great for the coming summer months and complement the wonderful parks and facilities of the Des Plaines Park District. Bicycling is another fun and efficient way to get around town. Originally conceived as a way to improve access to the city's parks, Des Plaines' network of bike routes has grown into a useful method of navigating the city and will continue to grow in the near future. The city's bike routes provide a strategic way to get across town to the various corners of the city, as well as to connect to downtown Des Plaines. Maps such as the one on your screen are available to help navigate the city's bike routes, in addition to signage placed throughout the city. The future holds some exciting developments for bicyclists in Des Plaines. Central Road will be receiving a bike-friendly side path, helping to connect east and west in Des Plaines and improve access to the river.
On Central Road, there's actually a project that hopefully will get underway this year, including a wide outside shoulder on Central Road between East River Road and then Wolf Road on the border between Mount Prospect and Des Plaines. Provide a much better bicycle facility than is out there right now. The shoulder is very dangerous to ride and actually narrows down to being unrideable at some points. It gives residents a better access to the Des Plaines River Trail and then to destinations to the west as well.
A side path is also on the drawing board for Rand Road, which will provide a safer alternative to bicyclists who rely on this major corridor. Another area of significance is the Northwest Highway S-curve, where the road passes under the railroad.
There would need to be some kind of culvert connecting through that structure in order to enable people to travel from the west side of Des Plaines into the downtown by bicycle or by walking.
The improvements for non-motorized transportation, past, present, and future, don't happen by accident. In fact, the City of Des Plaines, as well as the Illinois Department of Transportation, has adopted a complete streets policy. In its simplest terms, this means that moving forward, any road improvement projects must also take into account proper access and space for bikes and pedestrians. A great example of the Complete Streets policy in action can be found in the Illinois Department of Transportation's replacement of the Rand Road Bridge over the Des Plaines River.
As part of that project, they're going to add side path along the south side of the bridge that will connect into several other projects that the City of Des Plaines is undertaking. In the end, we'll have one continuous path through the length of Des Plaines for bicycles, which will carry one of the regional bicycle corridors through Des Plaines.
Through this partnership and a strategic, efficient cost-sharing plan, IDOT was able to create a design that connected seamlessly with the city's plans for a bike path, fulfilling both entities' commitment to the complete streets and creating a more convenient future for residents.
If you create the infrastructure to make it attractive to people to use their bike or walk, they may find that a lot of the things that they're used to traveling further to shop for are actually available close by and start to build a healthier retail economy right here in Des Plaines.
Of course, all the infrastructure in the world can only make a difference if we know how to use it properly. So education is a key component of biking in Des Plaines. A number of questions and issues come up regarding how to use bike routes and lanes in the city. For example, roads without separate bike lanes that have a bike logo with 2 arrows painted on them are considered shared lanes. Cars can use these lanes like normal, but the indicator on the pavement serves as a reminder that the route may be frequently used by bikes, and that bicyclists have the same rights and responsibilities on the road as any other vehicle. Bicyclists may also encounter directional signage for routes that seem to point away from their final destination, for example, downtown Des Plaines. These routes are intentional, however, and indicate that traveling over a block or two presents a safer, more efficient route to the final destination. As an added resource for how to navigate bike routes, QR codes on the back of bicycle navigational signage will take residents to online maps and travel guides. These stickers can be scanned with a smartphone's barcode reader, or users can manually enter the web address listed. Fresh air and exercise on the trails around town are great, but the real recreation gem of Des Plaines is the river. We not only have the Des Plaines River to thank for our city's very existence, but it continues to be a source of solace, recreation, and excitement for residents to this day. Water travel has grown over the years, and we're on the brink of a new resurgence with a number of developments that are underway.
Okay, one of the projects that are proposed that is adjacent to the Des Plaines River Trail is the removal of the Minor Street Dam. The benefits of the dam removals is to provide safety for those that are navigating the Des Plaines River by canoe or kayak, as well as to help with fish migration. Another project, and this is by the Cook County Forest Preserve District, is a boat launch for small watercraft, to be canoes or kayaks, that you would be able to park a vehicle and take your watercraft to the Des Plaines River and launch here.
Through these improvements, the city will add to an already active culture of water activity, featuring events such as the annual canoe marathon on the river. A few dry steps away from the river is the Des Plaines River Trail and Greenway, a multi-use trail extending for dozens of miles north and south along the river. The bikeability of our city's section of the trail is largely thanks to the efforts of the city of Des Plaines, who championed a successful effort to improve and pave the trail. The trail extends south to the western suburbs and north to the Wisconsin border, providing over 50 miles of recreational trails along the river. It's a popular trail for biking and jogging, and has great potential as a transportation resource for residents and tourists alike. The trail is home to the annual Des Plaines Community Bike Ride.
Here in the Des Plaines area, you have great access to the river and a really interesting trail system, great for riding and hiking and walking. And you don't have to go very far to get there, so it makes it really beneficial for local residents.
There are many tangible benefits of walking, pedaling, and canoeing through Des Plaines, besides the obvious benefits of an active lifestyle. The convenience and accessibility of downtown on foot or by bike is a desirable trait for home buyers and increases property values. The river and the river trail connect to many communities in the area and could carry shoppers, diners, or simply recreation enthusiasts to the banks of our city. Reduced pollution creates a more sustainable world for the future. And when we spend more time outdoors, more time walking around our community, and more time with our neighbors, crime goes down.
Getting around your neighborhood by bike or on foot is a great way to increase your sense of community. I think staying in a car all the time, you tend not to really see your neighbors, you're shielded from them, but if you're out walking or biking, you see them and get to know them better. So it's a great community building activity.
Des Plaines has so many great transportation and recreation resources out there, and even more exciting changes are right around the corner. Now, resources and trails such as these would not be possible without the cooperation of the partners we heard from today, including the Northwest Municipal Conference, the Des Plaines Bike and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, and the Forest Preserves of Cook County. In fact, exceptional partnerships such as these helped Des Plaines recently be recognized by Niche.com, a third-party company that ranks cities for their quality of life. Des Plaines earned grades of B, A, or A+ in categories such as community, things to do, outdoor activities, and easiest commute. Good for 6th place in the list of best towns in Illinois and 85th on the list of best towns in the entire United States. See a whole new side to Des Plaines this summer by making the choice to walk to work, bike across town, or canoe on the river, and see where Des Plaines moves you. Thanks for joining us for Des Plaines at your service, and we'll see you out there.